Welcome to Rip and Chill 19. This is Jack with Frostbite Labs. Envelope number 12. Today is going to be Seance, Magic, CN2, UFO, YouTube video of the week, interesting, and Wilderness. Let's get into it. Something I like to check, Native First Edition Booster Box. Currently on TCG Player, the cheapest is $200 with the high sale price of $140. Only 12 sold in the past 3 months, but people are holding Native and increasing the price. Popping over to Frost eBay sales. Nothing too exciting. Yeah, so some playtesters. PSA 10 bucks, huh? Back in March. Yeah, it's been 3 months since the Rip and Chill, so figured I'd just look back. Chibi Babe the Blue Ox, Crypticon, that's a cool one, 20 bucks. Jack of Hearts, Jack Frost, 71 cents, Canada. I wonder who bought this. I wonder if this is the one Cryptic Keeper was talking about. So there you go. There's the native sales and Frost sales for the week. Actually, it used to be week. Now it's about every 3 months. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into scene 2. So YouTube video of the week. I do have some videos queued up today, so we'll look out for your name if you've been making MetaZoo content lately. There's so many of them, so we'll see if I get even a quarter of them. But Wilderness, let's see, is there anything good in Wilderness? Got that old school art still kicking it. Lizard people made it in. What's going on with the focus? There we go. Alright, trying something new with these lights. They're like pulsing. I don't know if you noticed that. You're not tripping. Alright, let's go to the next segment, Google Trends. And as some of you may know, if you have been watching the channel, I typically go into Google Trends on Rip and Chills where I look at what's going on with some of this stuff. So Pokemon, it looks like it had a huge boost in interest around November and then slowly just been peeling off on the interest side. That's the past 12 months. Let's kick Pokemon out of there because obviously Pokemon compared to MetaZoo, it's just not even a drop in the bucket. So yeah, MetaZoo interest over time. And I did follow this a little bit more frequently back in the day, but yeah, somewhere around June, I think, was that when it got purchased. We can go further back. The interest was even higher. Let's do past 5 years just to show it real quick, and then we'll go back to 1 year. Yeah, so there was this huge spike January 28th, 2024, which was the bankruptcy, right? Or I guess not the bankruptcy. That was when they announced. That was when Mike announced that the company was going to be closed. And then it kind of, dwindled off. But actually, around the time Karami came out, October 2023 is when apparently it got put on the map. I don't know what this note is. I don't know too much about Google Trends, but it looks like, once it hit Hello Kitty, apparently it got on the map somehow. So anyways, there was a big spike during the bankruptcy, or I guess at the proposed, we're closing down, and then it kind of dwindled. Then there was an announcement, I believe this was around the time that it was either up for sale or it was sold. Since then, there has not been a point when the interest in MetaZoo has been higher than either it closing down or it being bought. So, why is that important? Well, it's not really important at all. It's just interesting, I guess. So there you have it. Interest is slightly increasing, which is good because maybe we just needed to go slightly up that way to the right and have some compounding effects. But yeah, still nothing more exciting than the fact that they bought the company. No. Like a lot of the content creators say, or have been saying recently, it's like we're just kind of waiting around. Related queries that are rising. MetaZoo 2025, that's pretty much the keyword you want to use if you want to relate to the new MetaZoo compared to the old. Richard Garfield relation to MetaZoo has had a breakout, and MetaZoo pre-order. So base set up 1100%, which I don't know when that term, I mean, we're looking at it in a year, so. I don't know. What do you think about this? I'm dropping everything right now, but what do you think about this? It's interesting. Obviously, Google Trends can't capture everything, but kind of feels right. Feels like they have it pretty accurate. All right, and those were the Google Trends. So, I don't know. It's interesting. I don't look at that every day. I used to look at it every week with making these episodes, but since these have become less frequent. This is a blue, this is an error. So this came out of a spell book, I think. Right? This is blue. I got one of these the other day and I'm like, that thing is blue. That thing's supposed to be silver. Is this like a known error? That's my second one of those. Cool. I love UFO. I really do. I like the cards. I like the art in UFO. YouTube video of the week. I think I will cover that after I go over all the content creators. I'll try to, I don't know, put out a couple. I have a few in mind. Lordy Cardboard, for example. I shouldn't have cut down towards myself. That's terrible. Plus I cut the back card. Lordy Cardboard's 100 sub special, where he's like he opens it up in the hot tub. I think it's hilarious. That's a funny video. It's like a pool party. Got a terrible box. Come on, there you go. All right, let's see what's in here, shall we? And then I'm gonna leave Magic the Gathering till the end. So I'm gonna do the YouTube skit, and then, or I'm gonna try to, and then I'm gonna do a Magic the Gathering. So if y'all want to cut off, you can. But I'll leave the important stuff till the end. Iceworm, reverse. Not that great of a rip and chill so far. I mean, I guess that's it. There's really nothing great. Let's see, maybe there's something good out of here. So we'll leave that. Hopefully some dinosaur, something cool. And then we'll cover the YouTube video of the week. Nothing else in there. Light week. All right, let's jump on to YouTube. Over here we got Basic Trainer, who recently was putting out some streams, some very long streams. I kind of skimmed through them. But not anything recently. Ben Collects TCG has been putting out some content. I think it wasn't the lives. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Does Ben have another? Ben might have another channel. Bunnyman Productions. If you are not subscribed, go on and subscribe. I actually thought I was subscribed to Bunnyman Productions. But yeah, coming out with some gameplay videos about how it works. Yeah, I did see this, the ultimate deck that you can build for under $100. So apparently MetaZoo has like the 3-star and the 2-star equivalents, so that way you don't have to play with the expensive cards. There's a playable version within the sets, which is very cool. I like that. Catching Cryptids. What can we say? Catching Cryptids, chasing that poncho box. Did some skits about baby Lil Poncho. I think up to 3 Lil Ponchos now, so the nursery is expanding over there. Cojito Aprendo receiving the thank you box. Yeah, these the April monthly patch. I watched a couple of them and then I realized they're all the same card. So yeah, there's a bunch of the Rip and Chills that are now out into the world, and yeah, I would like to kind of link them all together. Cryptic Keeper TCG, Cryptic Keeper. I forgot, was that the fail one or was that not the fail one? I think he did wipe out the bottom of the hill there. It's been a while since I covered it. It's been 3 months, actually probably longer, maybe 4 or 5 months since I've covered content creators, and I was mainly covering it when there was, 10 content creators per week, maybe, I don't know, but there's a lot more these days. Sent me a really great box that I've still yet to display properly because I need to get a case off of Zeke or somebody, an acrylic box, because I don't want to scratch the autographs or anything. DPD 19, as Cryptic Keeper said, he's like a dragon on a pile of gold. Don't always get a chance to comment because I'm usually doing something else and I just put them on 2x in the background, but always good to have a DPD 19 video. Escaped Alien. Escaped Alien is back from a distant galaxy and did a stream a while back, which was cool. I got to see some of it we were literally about to watch Men in Black, and we did like a Men in Black chase while we were watching Men in Black, which is fun. Always enjoy Escaped Aliens, Optimism. Yeah, this was the live and the other one was the video. So, and then shout out to MetaZoo crew being like the right hand man. Funkle Slumpkin continuing to put out opening videos, and this is gonna be a long one. I have a bunch of people queued up. If you haven't figured it out by now, it's going A to Z, so there's no particular order. Part of lining up. Yeah, this is funny. We did that thumbnail and then we just put it in there looking like Charlie was talking. Oh, that was dumb. That's funny though. Heartbeat PM also got the appreciation box and did the Rip and Chill, so shout out to Heartbeat PM TCG, Jake G, Treewazi. Yeah, so this video came out 2 months ago. The new cards, the good and the ugly. Yeah, I don't know if Jake G's into the new stuff or not. I think we're all just kind of waiting to see what's next. Jeff West. Once in a while I see Jeff West videos pop up. Actually, like pretty frequently. I can't always hear what's going on. This guy's like a cryptid. He's funny. KBDX Tokyo back at it with the Cryptid Camp Kickstarter booster box opening. That booster box was innovative. Yeah, there's so much to cover in these. This is why I used to do it every week. Because then there's a little bit less of like 3 months has been a long time. There's a lot of stuff that happened in 3 months. Yo. Catch 'em All Collectibles, who has almost 7.2 subs. His subs have been going up because I swear he's at like 6 the last time I saw him. Yeah, found out that he is involved in the new MetaZoo, which is cool. I wonder if he's the guy that just like threw 50,000 on top of the 2 million, or I wonder how many percent. He says single digit. Lordy Cardboard at 101. I thought he was at 103. It's like, sometimes I guess people clear out their subscriber list and whatnot. Lordy Cardboard 101. He's been putting out some funny videos lately. This one was a funny one. I'm actually gonna call this one as the video of the week, YouTube video of the week. Lordy's Cardboard's failed attempt at opening a freaking good native spellbook. He opened a really bad box. Pretty sure you probably should have just shipped that to Cryptic Keeper. That's why when something's telling you to be generous, just ship it. The video of the week right here, 100 subscriber special, hot tub opening of native. Go subscribe if you haven't. Also, the Return of the Bulk Challenge. Jeez, what the? You up to the ceiling? I haven't watched it yet. MetaZoo Maniac. Cryptic Keepers always shouting out MetaZoo Maniac, the youngest caster, the young new caster of YouTube, has been coming out with some content. So If you're interested, go subscribe to MetaZoo Maniac. MetaZoo Menace. Now, MetaZoo Menace, I should have Pokemenace up, but because apparently he's moving to Pokemenace now. Either way, I think it's a good thing to have Poke in the name. I guess you're going to be mixing some Pokemon content with MetaZoo content, which might be good for MetaZoo. So overall, MetaZoo Menace has been putting out some random videos here and there, but not so much lately because he's now Pokemenace. MetaZoo TCG's YouTube channel, which used to be Caster Society, which now Caster Society changed their name to Hobby Club. Lots of things have been happening. 2.85 subs. It doesn't seem like it's going up that much, you know. I don't know if anybody really expected, though, like a huge audience to just flood through. But they're trying. They got the baseline done. They got a lot of the infrastructure ready for the masses. If, you know, if it happens, I guess, you know, they obviously got to do some like sponsorships or something. I don't know how you buy influence in this new marketing world. Maybe that's how you do it. Spend money. MetaZoo News, which is a newer channel, your hub for everything MetaZoo. Yeah, couple interviews, 50 subs. I guess this guy, I don't know who he is. He's never really properly introduced himself. I don't think. Maybe he did, but yeah, just interested in this guy's story. MetaZoo News guy, who are you? And what's going on? I like what you got going on though. And then this song, which kind of confused me. I wasn't sure if this was a real MetaZoo song. It's pretty good though. I mean, for an AI song, it's interesting what one individual, maybe two individuals, whoever's putting this together, can do. So, you know, we're looking at you, MetaZoo, and seeing what is next. Will you have a song? My Midlife Crisis 333. Go subscribe if you haven't. This guy just kind of talks and opens stuff from the past, and I don't know. My Midlife Crisis 33. Noah Cloud. Oh yeah, beheading NSP. That was a funny video. P-Weezo. So P-Weezo, where are you at? Hope everything's alright. Been a little quiet lately from P-Weezo. Speed Robo. I told you guys this was gonna be a long one. We're gonna keep going. Good, very good channel to watch. I always enjoy the content because he talks about, you know, he's very into game theory and design, and there's a lot of like philosophy that goes into that stuff. So unboxing the new MetaZoo thank you box, it was a really great video. I think he asked a lot of the questions that a lot of us have, like, why did you buy it and change everything? I don't know, but not that it's wrong or right, it just, you know, the question's still there. The Meta Cave, up to 111 subs. There you go. I think, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. I think MetaCave was under a different name and recently changed it to MetaCave. But yeah, MetaCave putting out a little content here and there, just showing off the ridiculous amounts of MetaZoo he's buying.
Cheer me up, babe. When I thought I was out.
Next up, the Mothhawk. Yeah, what's up, Mothhawk? How are you doing, man? I wanted to do a video. Like, I've been thinking about different songs in metal version. So like one of them was Nirvana's like Something in the Way, and I found a metal cover of it. It was really cool, but I thought I was gonna play that and knock your socks off with that, but you'll have to look it up. So also been putting out some really great videos, just summing up some of the basics, like, you know, what are the symbols, how does this work, what is that? So really good series of content, honestly, coming out of Mothhawk, so happy he's back. TMX Comics looking sharp in this like moth suit. He looks like he's the CEO. DMX looks like the CEO of MetaZoo right there. Maybe some of that would work for them on the advisory team, maybe as a consultant. The MetaZoo thank you box, just a bunch of videos. He actually did a video where he recapped a bunch of his content, which was cool. I like that idea. I might try that. Tormentic coming out with the Walking Sam MetaZoo story and the basics of casting. So hopefully they do more with Tormentic as far as kind of reading the content, because I noticed MetaZooTCG.com's been putting content on their cryptids page, but I honestly don't have the time to just sit there and read it. So sometimes it's nice to get a audio book version of that. So I don't know, maybe MetaZoo like shoot Tormentic a little money and have them read those or something. I don't know. Zeke 1993, where you at, Zeke? Zealous TCG coming out with a new profile pic, header, the intro to his videos, which I don't know where did those moving images come from. I'm still like lost on that. Those are cool though. He was actually the reason why I felt like I got to see the Collecticon in Miami. And while we're at it, let's see, Pokemenace is now releasing the MetaZoo TCG music video. I'm gonna say, yo. Jeez, you want to talk about absolute ramble? I think that went for 20 minutes. All right, let's wrap this video up. YouTube video of the week, I'm giving it to Lordy Cardboard for his 100 sub special. And let's see what else is made in the new MetaZoo TCG's factory. What is going on with magic cards, yo? What is this? 1,000 Moons Infantry. That's cool. I do like the holo. I've always liked this. I think they call it cold foil holo. What? That guy looks kind of cool. I'm really just out looking for like a dinosaur T-Rex looking thing. Thought it was gonna be like nothing like soaring sandwing, armored kincaller, cavern stomper, captivating cave. All right, well, I mean, probably gonna be the last magic cards that I ever buy, but still pretty cool. I'll probably try to play with them sometime. This video has been long enough. See you guys in the next one sometime in the future. Actually, I'm not gonna leave it like that. Let's rip it. Let's just search one more. Yeah, so why did MetaZoo have to be made for kids? You know, why is it so important to show pictures of kids playing MetaZoo? I don't know, you guys. Come on, why do this? I don't even think, who's buying this stuff anyways. I don't think kids are like, hey, running out to the store to buy MetaZoo. I mean, is any of this even realistic? Come on, something good. No. The first Geeky Bird. Let's do another. Let's do another couple packs. Let's end on something good. Yeah, so we'll see. This is like semi-low content or semi-low effort content when it comes to these rip and shows, because I basically hit I do the video, I hit stop, I go to the computer, like that's sitting right next to me. I hit record on there, do the little record, then I stop that, and then I basically at the end just put them all together. Just kind of like sequence them, boom, 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 boom. It's easy enough to throw together. This is a bad CN2 box. How could I say that CN2 is my favorite? I mean, maybe it's just one of. It's when you get the box that has nothing but the good stuff. There you go. Jersey Devil. We'll end on that. There you go. Now I'll say see you later. Yeah. MetaZoo. How about an M in the comment? I'll steal that from Dan from Catch 'Em All. Throw an M in the comment for MetaZoo.